Hey y'all, welcome back to Square County Homestead. Glad you made it back here with us. So today we're talking about a chick brooder. It's chick season. Everybody's wanting chicks. Everybody's got chicks. So let me show you the simplest little brooder you can make in just a few minutes. That cut out, is it perfect? No, but I promise you those chicks, they're not gonna care. Hey y'all, real quick, I'm gonna show you the easiest brooder that you can ever build and probably the cheapest. So I like a clear tote. This is like $15. I'll take 2 layers of paper towels. I'll layer that, or you may even have a puppy around and maybe you're using puppy pads. That works good too. So first thing I want to do is we got it layered with paper towels. Now we're using a heat plate, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, okay, if I can show you, one set of legs is lower than the other. So basically you want it caught like this. That way they can get under, and the closer they can get to it, to the shorter side, if they need to, or they can even get out from under. But before you even go and get these chicks, you need to have this set up, okay? Because there could be a problem with that heat plate. All sorts of things can go wrong. So, heat plate's in. I know it's been working. And actually, I was trying one out before this one, and something's wrong with it, okay? So, I always be mindful. Now, we're going to get the water fixed up. Pretty simple. I got lukewarm water. Now, depending on where you get these chicks from. Now, these we just incubate ourselves. I'm just putting a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Now, this is with the mother. It needs to be that, okay? Uh, if you're getting them shipped to you, you may want some probiotics. They make a mix for that. Even if you get them from your local farm store, they've already been exposed to water. Uh, Usually this apple cider vinegar is going to be fine. So we got a little water going, but I'm going to show you a cool little trick, and I cannot take credit for it. What we're going to do, you're going to take a sponge, a new sponge, not one you've been out there washing your truck with, and you're going to line that water with this sponge. And I can't take credit for it. Y'all get a chance, go by and see MB Heritage Farms. Michael over there, they're good people, good little channel. But anyway, we're just putting that sponge in there. So actually, he taught me that by watching his video. And we have always dipped our beaks, okay? Always have. Not anymore. You dip their beaks, get water in the nostrils, they can die, within 5-7 days later. Right here, the sponge is soaked up. These chicks will pick that sponge by themselves, and they're getting all the water they need, okay? So y'all get a chance, go see Michael at MB Heritage Farms. Really good channel. Okay, real quick, I got a little thing of gravel, just a little thing, grit, whatever you want to call it. Now, I go ahead and I just fill this feeder up. You can sprinkle it on the paper towels. They're going to make a mess with it anyway. But if you notice, I've got the water closer to our heater. I don't want them to have to travel, not in the first couple of days. I want them to go ahead where they can get water. Now, like I said earlier, if you already got them from a place where it was already exposed to water you don't have to worry about dipping beaks or using sponges or whatever. They'll go right to another water. So that is going to be the easiest way. Let's get I got a bucket of chicks here. Yep, and we hadn't had them out of the incubator long. We got a few chocolate orpingtons. We got a few lavender orpingtons. Got a couple of buff orpingtons. Got some splash Americanas. Look at them. And usually you don't have to show, if one chick does it, the rest are going to follow. You don't have to show them anything. Look, you see they went straight to that sponge. At least that one did. And he got his little first drink of water. Now, if I was going to show them anything, I'm going to show them where the heat plate's at. But if you're concerned they're not finding the water, the food, take your finger. You can tap, 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 tap. Yeah. Just like that. They're finding the grit, finding the food. They done found the water. He's done made a mess. Way to go. Get out of there. So, now you're going to wonder probably about a lid. So that lid, what do I do with that lid? There it is. It comes as a solid piece, just like you would expect. Now there's nothing wrong with using that right now. But make sure you got an air gap, because this will retain the heat in there. Maybe it's colder where you're at. We don't need that. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that lid. Now, this isn't going to hold 50 birds. Now, we just hatched out, I think, a dozen. It was a small little hatch, and this is perfect for that size. They make larger bins. Of course, it'll hold more chicks. And I know somebody's going to ask, everybody always asks, is it predator proof? No. It's not going to defend against mountain lions and grizzly bears. Use a little sense. We're going to actually keep these inside for a couple of days. These paper towels, I like to leave those in there for a couple of days, and we'll put shavings in there. So this is the aftermath of about 36 hours. So this is the reason why we want a fast cleanup solution, because you got to do it. Now you're going to see a little bit of feed. There's a little bit of stuff there. We'll dump that out. I'm just going to take a utility knife, and I'm just going to score it. I'm going to do this 4 or 5 times, and it's going to just pop open. Okay, so we got that cut out. Is it perfect? No, but I promise you those chicks, they're not going to care. Okay, so you got that all cut out. Now I've actually pre-cut this one. So what I did, I just wanted to overhang just a little bit all the way around. Not to the edge, but right to what we cut out at, okay? Now, we know that's going to work. So now, we're just going to drill some holes. They can be 6 to 8 inches apart and get them in the corners good all the way around. Okay, little holes are drilled. I do have some zip ties. Now look, this is just some I had laying around. I grabbed them. They don't have to be this long. They can be pretty small actually, or pretty short. So And you can do this either way you want. You can go up, just mount it up top, or you can mount it to where it's on the inside. I just like the inside look. Doesn't really matter. But we're just going to take some zip ties and tie it off. Got them all zip tied. We're just going to snip those ends off. All right. I think it looks pretty good. Looks decent. And there you are, just like that. Okay, so you just seen me build this one here. Now, this is like an all-purpose lid that I use. It's got the wire on it. It's good for summertime, pretty much any time. Now, this one I had to go dig it out. It's dirty. Exact same lid. Instead of cutting this out, I actually took a piece of, I think, 3/4 pipe, heated it up, and just melted holes through here. This one is actually good for when it's colder temps. You can put it on there, and that heat plate with those chicks generate a lot of heat in there. But I can't use this when it starts getting warm. It gets too hot in there with this one, okay? So, there you go. All right, y'all. If y'all like this little video about this little brooder, give us a like, give us a subscribe if you can. So, any attaboys, criticism, comments, let's put it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. As always, we appreciate you watching.